Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Welcome. Hello and welcome. I'm so sorry. I apologize. The 6 p.m. prayer for peace is happening at 6:15 today. I apologize. I had some microphone issues that I needed to correct. So thank you for waiting. Hello. Welcome to everyone. My name is Teresa Castro, and I am the host for the Sunday evening 6 p.m. Prayer for Peace program. And so today, our little message before the prayer comes out of this little tiny book, Happy Life, but filled with big messages, big lessons. And today, the message, of course, centers on peace from Joanna by Divaldo Franco. And this is on page 18 out of Happy Life, if you'd like to read along. Always live in peace, a clear conscience, one that is unencumbered with remorse about the past and unafraid in relation to the future, breeds harmony. No external circumstances can disturb a serene heart that beats to the rhythm of duty rightly fulfilled. Finding peace deserves every bit of effort on our part. Thank you, Joanna. So beautiful. And it's quite lovely how she so nicely connects living in peace with a clear conscience. And this is very interesting and validating, because this is exactly what we learn in the gospel as well, according to Spiritism by Allan Kardec. In chapter 5, which we know to be the longest chapter of the gospel, and it is item 20, where it's one of the Spirit teachings, where the Spirit tells us that happiness is not of this world. However, we are told that we can experience a relative happiness. We know that our planet is transforming, but as yet we are still a planet of atonement and expiation. So we are told by the spirits that we will not experience an absolute happiness here. However, we can experience a relative happiness. And we experience that, they tell us, through a peace of mind. And how do we acquire this peace of mind? With a clear conscience. And how do we acquire a clear conscience? Well, part of it is we need to self-examine. We need to know thyself. And we are told by several different spirits and Socrates that this is the best way for us to progress, and also for us to experience peace of mind and relative happiness while we're on the earth, is to self-examine. And we can find this, I believe it's in the Spirits book, question 919, where St. Augustine talks about the nightly review. So it's one way of, not the only way, there are many different ways of examining oneself, taking inventory stock, so to speak, of how are we living, how are we interacting, how are we behaving. Are there others who would find fault with us or that we have injured or harmed? And to do this while we are now walking on the earth with them. And this is really what Jesus told us in the gospel, that if we have problems with our brothers and sisters, we should try to reconcile while we're on the way with them. Because he says, otherwise you won't get out of here. He doesn't say because it's going to make God happy or us happy. It says because we won't get out of here. And so in order for us to progress, to evolve, and be, a vibrational match for a regenerating world, to be able to be on the earth as it transforms or reincarnate back here, we need to continue to evolve and raise our vibrations. So with that, let us head off into prayer. And I invite those who can safely close their eyes to do so. We say hello and welcome to all the spirits, both incarnate and discarnate, who have gathered for this prayer for peace moment. And we thank Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco and Kardec for bringing us these beautiful messages and helping us to better understand not only ourselves, but how we can best navigate the earth as we live in this present moment in a planet of trials and expiations. We thank you for this beautiful lesson today, reminding us the importance to self-examine, to take inventory, to take stock of how we are living our life. Thank you. And let us also ask for prayers for our brothers and sisters who are in more need than ourselves. Let us recognize and empower those brothers and sisters to continue to be calm, to live with resignation, acceptance. Let us be committed and determined in our dissemination of Spiritism, that others may receive the same consolation we have received, knowing that our afflictions are related to our past existences, and that we do have the opportunity today to build a better tomorrow for ourselves, in understanding to suffer well without blaming. And we remember all those around the world in many different situations, trials, tribulations. And we ask for blessings, that we may become more receptive to the good spirits that surround us all. And let us be accepting, willing, and grateful for the helping hand that reaches out to all of us. Let us be able to discern and recognize this helping hand. It may not be in the form that we may want, but we are ever so grateful to know that we are cared for, never alone. And let us put to good use all that we've been given. We pray for comfort and consolation for those who are suffering. For those who may be experiencing despair, despondency, anguish, anxieties of all types. We pray that they may receive help from both incarnate and discarnate realms, helping that they may better align to the designs of God's will, and in doing so, receive the comfort that their spirit is in need of. We thank you, we praise you, and we are very grateful for all the assistance we receive. And let us extend this gratitude to those in our life, whether in our homes, at work, or in our community. We ask for your ongoing protection, blessings, and permission to close this prayer moment. And so be it. Thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to meeting you again next week at 6 p.m., hopefully with a working microphone and no problems. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good week. Be healthy, and let's remember to help somebody else. God bless.